Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari and in the series of Indian Evidence Act 1872, today I am going to start a series on section 3 which is interpretation clause. Here there are many terms which are interpreted, and as I have already told, this is going to be a series of videos, and to keep it very easy I am starting with two simple terms here, what is court and what is India. From next session onwards I am going to pick very important aspects, but as this is the first one, let's try understand what is court when it comes to Indian Evidence Act and what is India when it comes to Indian Evidence Act. Likewise, there are few other terms which are equally discussed when it comes to the meaning of them, which are connected to the Information Technology Act 2000. So I will give the list of those words, and with that I am taking you to first slide. In the very beginning of this particular section, it is made very clear that unless there is a contrary intention appears, the below words and expressions are used in the following sense. Like there are many terms discussed or interpreted in section 3 of Evidence Act, and unless there is a contrary or until there is a contrary intention appears in the act itself, the same needs to be understood as interpreted under section 3. That is what we need to remember. It is not just about court or India. We are going to discuss many other aspects like fact, relevance and evidence, many other terms. So we need to understand the term meaning as interpreted under section 3 unless and until there is a contrary intention appears in the act itself. That is what very clearly spelled out. With that much of background, let us start discussing or interpreting the terms under section 3. The first term that I am picking here is what is court. As per section 3 of Evidence Act, court includes all the judges, all the magistrates and all other persons who are legally authorized to take evidence. Here, the term taking evidence is very important. Any judge or any magistrate or any other person who are legally authorized to take evidence is considered as court. Remember, arbitrators are not considered as court under Evidence Act. That is one important exception you need to remember. Likewise, magistrate committing a case to the session court falls within the ambit of the aforesaid definition, whereas magistrate holding preliminary inquiry under section 164 of CRPC cannot be said as court. That is also another information you can keep. This is not discussed under the act. I have given this additional information for your benefit. Now we are discussing more about court when we are discussing about section 165 and 166, which are discussing about the questions from the court. There I will discuss a little more on court. The act under section 3 interprets India also. It says what is India? India means the territory of India excluding the state of Jammu and Kashmir. That is what spelled out here in this section 3 of Indian Evidence Act. But remember, as I have already told in one of my previous lecture, with the Jammu and Kashmir Recognition Act 2019, as many as 108 acts are being now applied to Jammu Kashmir, and Indian Evidence Act is one among them. So now that we can understand India as the whole of India including Jammu and Kashmir. There are few other terms given under section 3 like certifying authority, digital signature certificate, electronic form, electronic records, information, secure electronic record, secure digital signature, subscriber, and it is mentioned very clearly under section 3 that we need to understand these terms as per the Information Technology Act 2000. So while interpreting these terms, we need to refer the IT Act 2000 to understand the meaning of same. As I said in the very beginning, easy things first. So I have taken court and India, and from my next session it is going to be little technical because we are going to touch some very important interpretations like document, evidence, facts, etc. So they are very, very important, because unless and until we understand them rightly, we cannot understand the Evidence Act. So they are very, very important, or they are the very key presentations. So I will come up with more details on them. Till then, thank you so much for subscribing my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. All the very best for whatsoever purpose you are referring my channel, and thanks again.